everybody, what is going on? It's your boy Izlo33, welcoming you back to another episode of TFT Time. Today we're jumping into our first lethal lockdown anarchy analysis? No, this is TFT time, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm used to doing anarchy analysis now. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here, relax, and enjoy ourselves over a game of TFT. Ranked, which obviously, as you know, I do get tempered up in. Oh well. Ooh, we're getting up against silvers, that's always nice. Wait, are they silver? Yeah, they are silver. We're bronze. We don't want to be... Sorry, we're iron. We don't want to be in iron. We should be back up in gold and platinum, where we belong. And the only way to get there is obviously to play a lot of games, and I kind of haven't been. What have I done today? I've played a lot of Football Manager today for FM20. I have my own team. Obviously, it's izlogic, as that's me. I'm the owner of izlogic, which has literally 5 members, but only me does the YouTube stuff. Used to have one other who obviously did it with me, but they've moved on to better things. Anyway. What we want here is to do some Chrono Blade Masters. It's a very nice strat. We don't get that, okay. We'll take the Zoe then, because we can technically go for Star Guardian as well. But what I want to do is get Blade Master and Chrono by the first wave, and the best way to do that obviously is through Caitlyn, Shen, TF are your 3 Chronos that you can get early game. You can also get Blitzcrank as well. The Blade Masters that are options for us is Xayah, Fiora, Shen, and Yasuo. And as you saw yesterday, Yasuo popped off for us. We do get 1 Chrono here, which is actually good. We also get a Star Guardian if we want to transition over to them. Oh.
It's now or never.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I might actually sell you to buy you, slide you on, and now we have double snipers. And from this we can obviously put in our Blade Masters as and when we get them. Obviously I want to get Chrono online, and later on into the game we can translate it into, say, a Wukong or even a Thresh to give us Chrono. But obviously early game Chrono is strong. That is a very good champion for us. The Master Yi will fit pretty nicely into this team comp, as it gives us... Ooh, what's the word for it? Oh yeah, 1 less option needed for Blade Master. So we'll switch up the team like so, and currently we're not in a terrible position. Obviously, what we could do with is, say, a... Ooh, I definitely want the Shen right now, because then I can sell this TF. And I want a Fiora to pop in our shop. And I'm going to keep hold of you for now. Ideally, we want to be selling you later on, like after this wave. And Nico's help, that's very useful, because we can balloon an early game Yi. We actually do get the Shen here. This is actually really nice. And I mean really nice setup. So we can sell you. Now we can say bye-bye. Xin is a protector. No. There was a... I'm thinking about it. We'll do this. And this should be fairly strong for a first wave, so we're not going to make any changes up to this. Chrono should carry us through. Obviously we want to get Xayah or Kale as soon as possible. I know I'm putting a 4-cost champion and a 1-cost champion together in terms of wanting to get them. But we come up against a cybernetics team here actually. A fairly nice team. Obviously you want to be putting items on as many champions as possible. Yi's gonna just chop through this team, as well as Caitlyn. who's literally just going to pop off on you, and he's just already ran over and killed off your Lucian. Pretty good round, to say the least, for us. Whew. That was pretty good casting, if I don't say so myself. Anyway, let's have a look-see around the board, once we've obviously sorted our shop. I kind of want to pick you up now. It's more use to have you on the board than you, and we'll do that anyway. Let's have a tour of the board. Start up here. Celestial Protectors, fairly standard. You do have the Zaya there, which we want. Oh, more Blade Masters with a Darkstar Vanguard build, similar to what we want. Sorcery and partial Rebel. Blasters. You have Blasters. Wait, no, you're the guy up front. Vanguard. Oh, you're a Blade Master team as well. Oh, we're beating this guy up. All I saw was a Vanguard there. Yeah, we win. He has literally nothing in terms of builds, so that's nice for us. And you, what do you have, my friend? You have Chrono. Okay, so fairly standard builds. I'm actually going to use my Nico's help here and get this Yi up and running as soon as possible, which is what is good about this Nico's help start, is because Yi level 2 gets 125 more true damage, and plus 2% on the heal percentage is huge. And considering his damage is now 99, if we check it out, everything, bar say the snipers, he'll probably do the most damage close range. Long range, the snipers definitely will do the most damage. Yeah. It's a pretty close race though. He should be fine here. We obviously want to get for ourselves the Zaya. He's actually put on the wrong champion, that Rage Blade, sadly for him. That's what's going to be messing him up, unless he's going to sell it onto a Kale. Now, for us here, we do manage to win, and we're on a bit of a win streak now. 3 wins in a row. We're the only one on 100% health, and we're going to be entering the carousel in first place, which, if you know me, I don't like doing. That being said, I know there's a lot of people going for Blade Masters, and there are options here with spatulas. Ooh, juicy. Now, for me, I want that Vi, and you're probably wondering, why? Why does you want Vi? Well, Vi is viable in the sense that she has an item I want. That needlessly large rod is huge. Whether or not we get her is a different story. If we don't get her, we'll take the Xin Zhao. Okay, we do get her, meaning we have a Rage Blade, and that can be chucked onto Yi, or Zaya, or even Kale later game. But right now, if we're playing this smart, which you know me, I love playing things smart, we'll do that, slide you onto the board as well, so we have more frontline protection, and I'm actually gonna do this. He is quite important right now. He gets movement speed and his attacks heal him. Plus with the Chrono, that's going to be a lot of attack speed built up over a quick succession of time. Now I'm actually going to pick up these Leonas instead of the Poppy, because Leona is slightly stronger than Poppy in terms of shielding. But we'll come up against a Blaster team. He's going to be protected. Never mind, his protection's gone. Nice Ash ult there, hitting the Lucian with the IE. And he didn't do the most damage because he was rushing about trying to chase down Lucians. But our Ash and our Caitlyn managed to cover for him. I'm actually going to do this instead of having Shen on the board, because it's slightly better. Obviously having a strong Vanguard tank in your front line is huge and something you should always look at. Now, what we're thinking about now is, obviously, if we want to continue buffing up the Yi, we'd obviously go Bloodthirster. That would probably be the best option for him. And until we get something like our third Blade Master, we're probably going to aim to do that. Now we come up here against some Chronos and Sorcerers with that Lux in the backline that will do a lot of damage if it gets a chance to. Now our Ashe gets immediately popped here. He's actually doing work, and we're actually going to lose this round, sadly. That being our first loss there, obviously is huge. It means that we're going to be suffering for eco. However, we do manage to pick up our our next 2 Blade Masters into this team comp. Now, obviously, we're going to keep him on the bench for now, because can we keep him on the bench? I'm going to keep him on the bench. I'm thinking about this now. Unless we level 1 up, or we get a 4-cost Blade Master here, we're going to keep him on the bench. And the pure reason for that is there's just far better options in terms of the fact that we could obviously get something like that to fill up our bench and bring us a decent amount of eco, or another needlessly. We could obviously now look to get another Rage Blade online, which isn't a terrible idea to say the least. Jeez, my PC is humming like a motherfucker. Jeez, I don't know what I saw there. Anyway, let's reposition everyone back over to where they were. Obviously, we like them positioned like this. I'm gonna keep saving up our eco. We're really close to 50. Like, I do believe if we win this next wave, we'll be above 50 or at 50 minimum, and that is huge because it does mean that we're obviously going to be generating a lot more strength, because we're able to cash out into XP. We can refresh our shop a bit more. Obviously, we've done a little bit here and there as we come up against some Star Guardians and no, it's just Sorcerers. Not even the Star Guardian variant, just Sorcerers. The only one that they've got that is Star Guardians is the Poppy and the Zoe. So yeah, this should be a win. Lux is getting ace in the hold, and the rest of the team just dying to yeet. So yeah, good round there. Pretty easy. And what do we get in our shop? We get ourselves a Xayah. Now that is actually something huge, because I want to get her into this team comp. Now we already have one Celestial from the Ashe in our team, so we get the Xayah in. That is Blade Master and Celestial at once. That adds to this build tremendously, and we don't have to make that many changes, obviously. And the good thing is 7, 8, 9. We can obviously change you out for something else, which would be beneficial to do, obviously. And you've just made a Warmog for your Blitz. Okay. And the good thing here is the Ashe Arrow has actually just helped our Yi just hit a lot of targets there to keep himself alive before he got hit by the ace in the hole. Which is kind of just tragic, to be honest. Anyway, we're at a decent amount of eco. We can start messing with our coins. I'm going to stay at 51 coins here. Obviously, because we're going to hit the carousel. Ooh, yeah, we'll stay at 50. We'll hit the carousel. And the carousel, ideally, we want an Aurelia here. If we get an Aurelia, we can obviously look to put on, say, a Spirisogen or a Saracen Embrace. Saracen Embrace is probably the ideal option. And then look to obviously give her a Gunblade, which is why I'm keeping this needlessly on here and not making it into a Ionic Spark. You've got 2 spatulas from your Krugs wave. Oh no, wait, no, you probably got 1 from the Krugs wave, and you were one of the ones that picked up the spatula in the carousel. Now, this wave, I'm uncertain how if we went up. It's close. Oh, it was close. Up until the ace in the hole hitting the TF and killing off that guy's team. Ash did a lot of work there for us. There's a Yasuo. There's a Wukong as well, but I don't know what I should take here. I mean, we could go for a second Rage Blade. That wouldn't be terrible either. Just take the Karma or the Sona. Or we could go Death Cap. I mean, I'll take the Karma because we weren't going to get the Death Cap item there because it's closer to him. Which is fair enough, he is in second technically. Even if he is on this massive win streak. Ooh, now we have some fun. We can essentially do that, do this, do that, and then do this. Yes, I'm giving it to Kale over the Xayah. We'll level up our Shen. And that's it for upgrades here. That's fairly good in terms of pickups. I mean, we could do that and get Celestial, but I'd rather do that later. Or we do it and replace the Leona. Nah, we'll keep it as is. That guy is doubling down on his Lucian for damage. Fair enough. I've kind of tripled down on my Kale to do our damage. And she has absolutely rinsed your Lucian. And she's only level 1. Living on 21 HP there, that is actually really cool. And good for us. Yeah, that was a good round. Especially considering that went up to 2. That is very, very good. We're going to actually just pile in our coins into XP. And you're probably wondering, what's the point? Well, Sunny and or Woman, it's obviously we need to get caught up with the people that have got the Force of Nature in their team comp. I forget who it was, but we beat Sweeman, you. Is it you? Yes, it is. Yeah, he's level 5. Wait, is he? Yeah, he's level 5. Why is he level 5? He's got the coins to cash out because he's got over 30. He should definitely be able to cash out. Anyway, coming against, I'm presuming it's meant to be Apple. I'm not going to presume. Yeah, with oneness, Ash has hit the perfect Ash arrow, and he's just sliced up everything while Kale has come in. With her attack speed, what did she get up to this round? 2 again? That's still really good. She's actually killing it for us. Now, one thing to note here is we won't be maximizing our Blade Masters because we've obviously got to drop one of them in order to have a team of 9 with the Caitlyn, with the Ashe, and whatever I choose to replace the Leona with. Which is more than likely going to be a GP, maybe? No, MF. Sorry, it's going to be MF. That is who we need there as our Blade Master Master. Ooh. 1 item drop there. That's kind of actually really sad for us. But there's Aurelia. Yeah, we can do this. The good thing about how we've played this so far is we've obviously cashed well. Cash money. Money cash. We'll do that. Do this. Then that. And you can come up here. And yeah, we'll spread them out again. Keep the spread even and right. I just realised that we could do that. I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's a lot more power. I wasn't paying attention to my shop there, bar the Aurelia. But, you know, still a good upgrade, and we come up against another guy who's got Force of Nature here. He's also got another spatula on his bench. Blooming hell, how many spatulas do they want to give him? Well, luckily for us, it's not going to be enough. Ash Arrow comes out, the mech pilot is taken out, and Annie gets killed, and now it's just Rumble dying. And Kale is an absolute monster in this team comp. And the sad thing for us is, I've already used her in a thumbnail. Ah well. Now what we can do here is actually something really cheeky, which I want to do. Do that. We can bring Xayah on and pick up you. And now we just recover our eco. I've literally ballooned my late game hard. And it's important that we've done this, because we should be safe for the next few waves. Maybe to the end of this stage, to be honest, now that we've done that. But yeah, obviously what we're going to do now is rebuild the eco so we can cash out to level 9. We've stayed ahead of the curve with the Force of Natures. And out comes the Aurelia just jumping across, killing everything. That's going to be annoying to deal with, that Vel'Koz. Luckily our Shen's got on top of it and the Kale's just pounded everything dead. Master Yi went to town here. Essentially anything that's got a Rage Blade on it is killing. Aurelian Soul, no. If it was a... who would be good for us? I mean, Rebel, technically we could just slide you on and then take the Aurelian. That isn't a terrible idea, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do it. Granted, right now we do have 6 Blade Masters, but hey ho. We can slide Rebel on if need be at level 9. That isn't a terrible idea, actually, Rebel 9. Ah, who cares, really? You just want to see me lose. And rage. But Kale's going to work here, so's Ash, and so's Xayah. Xayah is absolutely destroying it this round. And this guy is going to take a lot of damage there. Boom. Big blast from our Hydro Cannon. And we're still on 94 HP here. This is super duper good for us. Ooh. Now what we want here is either BF Sword or the tier. And you're probably wondering why. Well, it's obvious that I want to build up our Aurelia. And they're the kind of items that we need for it. And sadly we're not going to get any of them. Okay. Shoot. Don't know what item to take. I'm going to just take this. Because we can make a Dragon Claw. And slide that onto Shen. Whose goal is just to pop his ult. And tank. That's all we have Shen for. Bar say being a absolute madman. Anyway, Nico, you're coming off the board. There we go. Dragon Claw. Or do we save it for a Bloodthirst? No, we can make an IE. It's better to make the Dragon Claw on Shen. Yeah. I had to think about that then. I don't like thinking, if you can tell by any of my videos. Now, we're doing fine. I'm actually going to sell the Fiora now. We don't need her, because we've already got 6 Blade Master. And we come up against some mech pilots. They're still base level. We still haven't leveled them up too much. He has got a Spirosogen on him. But whether or not it does him any good, because Kale is free firing. Kale is free firing to death. Kale is free fired and is dead. Rip Kale. But Xayah's still there to do a lot of damage. Amazingly, Caitlyn, who we've gotten this team comp to do range damage, I think died to the sniper, didn't she? Got pulled in by Blitz. And yet she almost did more damage than Aurelia. Lol, yeah. We don't need you. We're actually on such a good win streak that I can just stay building up our eco back to above 50 and stay up above 50 for a long time, because we're at that point in the game where no one can contest us. Yeah, we can't be contested even against Blade Master comps like this, who obviously tried to copy our success, but obviously we have a Yi and a team comp that's built to kill. That being said, you do have a Jinx. That's what killed us this round, was that Jinx. If we check the damage stats there, let me check the damage stat. It was his Yi as well. Obviously, it does have the IE on it. Yeah, that's why we're keeping all of that. And we come to Raptors. Okay. So, ideally, we're not doing terrible. Huh. I mean, we've got options in how we build this team up now. Rebel or Valkyrie as our next buff. I think Rebel would be slightly stronger, but MF is obviously upgradable. However, Aurelian obviously is very, very good in terms of damage output, and the fact that he can just roam the map and there isn't really too bad of a position to obviously place him. Now we do get ourselves our spatula now, and an IE for ourselves. Or a gunblade.
Defend yourself.
I think what I'm gonna do is this. I want to give the not Kale. Yeah, the Kale. I forgot what champion that was. We'll give Kale that. We'll give our Aurelia Thief. Wait, yeah, Thief Glove. I was thinking, what does that combine into? We're at 37 coins. We don't need to spend. Obviously, we need 56 in order to hit level 9, which is not a terrible amount, obviously. We can get that in our sleep. And we come up against a Force Nature team. Obviously, that's equivalent to level 9 now. So what we have to do is obviously try our hardest here. And we've actually done pretty well in terms of killing things before popping the mech. And yeah, we win that round. Luckily for us, we killed the Fizz off and their entire team before the fish killed me. Now, he does manage to get a free coin here from Space Pirates. I don't know which Space Pirates he has, but it's still money for him, which is good on him. The good thing for us now is we're at that stage where I can technically just cash out. I just sell one of you, or both of you, or one of you and then 2 Caitlins, and then I can cash out, but there's no point in doing that yet. Which is fair. I'd rather just save the eco for now, as we're at 87 HP. Yeah. We haven't lost many rounds. We've lost about 3 rounds in total this game. And when we're getting put up against fakes like this, who have a level 3 Lucian with double IE, I think he's playing normal league here with the double IE build. Oh well. Aurelia's going to town. We need to kill that Lucian. Yeah, that Lucian does a lot of damage. Especially when you've got a frozen heart on that Graves, meaning our attack speed is lowered. Yikes. Good thing we do have the Rage Blades though that can build it up. Now we're in a very, very good spot.
I am this world's reckoning.
Level 2 Kale means level 2 damage, meaning that Rage Blade, Gunblade, 125 smackaroos. Obviously the bonus 15 taking it up to 123 from the extra 15 from the Gunblade. I mean, yeah, the Gunblade. Why am I saying Rage Blade? It's annoying when you've got 2 blade items that don't look anything like a blade. That one looks like a... one looks like a ice lolly, and the other looks like... I forgot what it'd be called, but Jesus, Kale has gone in. If it wasn't for that Zoe, the nuisance, well, that round would have been done quicker than that. But he's down to 8 HP, and people really don't want to face us now. If anyone faces us, that's probably them dead. Ooh, that's a nice Aurelian. Odds on us getting it is very low. Granted, there's odds on us getting that Yi very low. What do we take? I mean, we could take the locket here from the Shen. That's if it's an option. If not, we'll take the Thief's Glove. Okay, we'll take the Spirit Surgeon. And that benefits quite a few options here, realistically. I mean, it benefits Zaya. I kind of want to cash out now. Because I've now got the perfect target to stick the Spirit Surgeon on. Yeah, I'm doing that for Mana Reaver. And I'm keeping everything on our bench, don't worry. I'm filling our bench now, because I want to get this Thresh hooking as many targets as possible. I say hooking, bringing onto the board via his lantern as many targets as possible. Plus, if we get the Jhin on, that is ideal for us, because we have Sniper already. This is essentially making them Spatula build pretty useless. And yeah. On comes Aurelion. That's actually quite nice. Aurelion Soul doing his work here. And we have a double trap Claw Aurelia on the board. I should point that out. Now, the good thing for us here is obviously our bench can be messed around with pretty easily. We can sell whatever we see. Like, I'm gonna sell this Annie, pick up this Lulu, sell this Jarvan, pick up this Lulu. What else can we sell? We can sell you, pick up the Wukong. So now, technically, the lowest cost thing on here is 1 cost, but it's obviously something we're building. But this is obviously a very, very, very strong bench right now. Like, if we get Lulu on the board, that polymorph is huge. Like, it's going to be pretty much plus 25 extra mana. Yeah, that is going to be like 2 auto attacks, and she's casting that ult. You with 20 more mana, that's almost an insult. And on comes our one of the champions, it's the Wukong. For ourselves, I need a big Ash ult there. That is actually huge. That is actually won us this round. Aurelia has gone to town, and this guy might be dead. No, he's on 7 HP. He took quite a lot of HP damage there. And yikes. You don't want to face me now. Level 2 Aurelion is on our bench. That is pretty strong. So, yeah. You can see why I like Thresh. You just stack up your bench with a load of crap, and considering we've already hit max level, who cares what we stick on there? I mean, obviously right now I want to sell you, pick you, because Kale works in this team comp pretty nicely. I really want to level up that Thresh though. It would be nice. Oh, and then the Aurelion just gets dragged on at the end of the round. Funny. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll sell you to pick up you.
Dead men tell my tale.
We'll do that. And because we have the extra space, we'll do that. I want you to be extra tanky, so giving you that is actually really nice. Plus, I think that hits the level 3 illusion if we come up against them, which is pretty good as well. So, looking at our bench right now, we've got two 2-star 5 cost champs. That is pretty strong. Obviously, it's a minstrel as soon as he hits the target. On comes a GP. Oh, you've lost. Jesus, you're being shredded. Jeez, you're out. Bye. I'm sorry, dude. You just got absolutely decimated. And that should almost be guaranteed top 3. Yes, indeedy. We're top 3, and that is fun for me. Not fun for anyone else involved in the game. Oh, that is huge. That's a very nice shop. We'll sell GP, pick up you.
Nobody escapes.
Yeah, well, that's all we're gonna do for that. Kind of funny. We just got a random level 1 Zaya chilling on the board. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. We'll pick up this Yi. We do need 2 more in order to get him to level 3 though. It isn't a hard thing to obviously get. And this should be a nice round. One comes one of the Yis, sadly. Wrong one. On comes a Caitlyn. Wrong one. On comes Aurelion. Right one. And out come the spaceships. And you're taking a lot of HP, dropping from 35 down to 17. It's always nice for me. Huh. I'm enjoying this. Level 2 Kale. I'll pick up the Fizz. He can slide on the board. Yeah. This is how we play late game, boys and girls. I don't think I'm leveling you up anytime soon, so yeah, we'll pick up you. And the sad thing for us now is we have one empty space. Wow, you've got a lot of gold champs, and one of them's a Vel'Koz. Good thing is we're against the fake you, so you don't get to know that we immediately. Oh, you're broke. Yikes. That team comp is very broken. I do have a spatula, so I want that. That actually breaks my team comp even more. What do we get on the board for now? Aurelion? I think that actually would be the best option. Yeah. Why am I getting offered that? Here, we'll do that. You come on the board. Yep, that's the right play, realistically. I would sell you, but there's no point at this stage. You're bench fodder. And I'm actually going to move you over so you're not directly touching our Thresh. And I think I moved that out of position. So, this should be fun. Hopefully. Yes, that is perfect, actually. So, damage here is being spread quite far. And that's actually winning us this round. Nice. So, I moved the Thresh, if you want to know the trick there. I moved the Thresh so that the Hurricane would hit the Poppy. And the Poppy is the issue in this team comp. She's the one thing blocking us from getting to all his damage. So that's why I moved the Thresh over. So that Poppy gets hit up with the Hurricane. We're up in Bronze 3 now, get in. And yeah, that is the clever play there, that what we did. If you didn't understand it, essentially, he was only level 7. We were level 9 with an extra champion from the Force and Nature, but essentially we stopped his protection from protecting, meaning our damage dealers, like our Yi, like our Aurelia, like our thingy, were all passing by the Poppy, meaning that the Vel'Koz, who was his main source of damage, just got eviscerated instantly, which is why I love moving champions like Thresh with a Hurricane on it. But that's going to be it for this episode of TFT Time. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. I finally know who I'm putting in my thumbnail for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below. As I said, subscribe when you're on here if you want to, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, boys and girls.